What's up, peoples? Back again with another video. This time I want to touch on the side of United. What's going on with Tchouameni? Is he coming to United? Is he staying in Madrid? What's happening? And who did they sign today? Is Andrey Santos coming to United? The deal, everything to do with that. Potential midfield signings for United, who they've missed out on, who they might still get, you know what I'm talking about. First of all, okay, Andrey Santos for 50 million, that's reasonably cheap. In this 2026 market that we're living in, that is cheap. Because I'd say that players of his ilk, you look at, for example, Mateus Fernandes, he left West Ham for 85 million. A target that United was looking at, whereas they're getting Andrey Santos for what, 48 million pounds, and then with 2 million add-ons, 50. That's a steal. That's a bargain, if you ask me. But anyway, that's not the big juicy news today. The big juicy news is Tchouameni has decided to sign a contract extension, and he is staying at Real Madrid up until 2031. So that means the deal is off. United is not getting Tchouameni. And as reports say, United were not even close with agreeing terms with Tchouameni. Apparently, United said Tchouameni's fees are too high. So now what does that mean for the Man United number 6 issue? It means they don't have a Casemiro replacement right now. It means they missed out on Tchouameni now. They missed out on Tonali. Apparently, they were not even in for Tonali. They were in for Elliot Anderson up until like May, when he decided that he wanted to go to City. And then that just became clear when Nottingham Forest said they wanted over 100 million for Elliot Anderson. They went to Mateus Fernandes. It looked like they were going to get the Mateus Fernandes deal over the line, and they couldn't. Man United got outpriced by West Ham, and they left the race, and Tottenham swooped in and bought Mateus Fernandes for 85 million. From my understanding, United weren't willing to pay more than 70 million pounds for Mateus Fernandes. The player wanted to go to United. His priority was going to United. But now, since Spurs, they bidded 85 million for him, the 85 million that was wanted by West Ham, and they were willing to pay Mateus Fernandes more than double what United was willing to pay him. I think for him, it was a no-brainer for him. But career-wise, where Spurs are, we'll see. We'll see if that was a good decision. We'll see. And then you look at Carlos Baleba. They were interested in Carlos Baleba last season. They even agreed personal terms with Carlos Baleba, but Brighton wouldn't budge. This season, it looks like he's not really that top priority like he was last season. But if push comes to shove, it seems like Carlos Baleba will be their fall guy. I wouldn't really say panic buy, because they were already in for him last season. And as far as I understand, at this point in time, they have still agreed personal terms with Carlos Baleba. Another player they could be looking at, since they got rejected by Tchouameni, could be Sander Berge. I mean, Sander Berge plays for Fulham, represents Norway in the national team. I mean, he's having a great tournament.